Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want us to have like a chit chat. I just want us to talk, and today I'll be sharing things I've learned living in France for over a year, like an expat life, okay, in a new country. Things you can learn, things you can avoid, this kind of stuff. So, when I came into France, I came in as a student, which means that I was given a student Schengen visa. Okay? So, as we all know, or as popular knowledge, France is a Schengen country, which means that you have access to about 26, 27 26 other countries or 25 other countries, okay, in the Schengen region, which means it is visa free. You can travel to any of those places. The first mistake I made was not traveling, okay. Hear me out. I'm saying it's a mistake because it took me a while to get residence permit after I renewed after my student visa expired, okay. So if I had known, that it was this difficult, the first thing I would have done is to travel that 1 year, just travel to other countries, those kind of things. But as a student, it was very difficult for me because I was trying to settle into a new country as a student, and all of that. But there are people that can wing these things. There are people that can multitask. There are kings and queens of multitasking. If you're that kind of person, please travel as much as possible when you still have your student visa. Second thing, that mistake I made was not applying for other visas as a student. So as a student, you are, yeah, just checking that you guys are hearing me properly. Okay, as a student, you have like a very strong reason to come back to your country. So if you're applying for any visa, they most likely would give you, and they won't even consider your finances as a student because they know you're a student. So you're not supposed to really have money like that. Okay, if you just happen to have, then is a plus. But immediately your session ends as a student, like there are many questions like, oh, do you make your money, how do you intend to come back to the country you are supposed to be resident in, those kind of things. So if you're thinking of going to countries like UK, US, Canada, it's a good time to apply as a student. It's not guaranteed that as a student you get the visa, okay, it's not guaranteed, but if you're lucky you could get it and you'll be good. The third mistake I made was not mingling as much as possible. I said I say it's a mistake because maybe after like 6 months I started to mingle here and there, and then I started to enjoy my stay. When I first came here, I didn't even have anywhere to mingle. Right. When I first came here, my classmates, they used to go out a lot, and I used to just not want to go out. I even hung out with them a few times, but if I had known, I'd have hung out more. I think I would have connected more with my classmates than I did at the end of the day. I connected with a few, you know. I realized that settling into a new country has a lot to do with meeting new people, and you know because it's the people that really make it interesting. It's not just the place, okay. The place is one thing, and the people is another thing. If you don't have anybody that you are mingling with, nobody to hang out with, all of those things, it will just make staying abroad very, very boring. So when you come here, either you come here with job or you come as a student, it will be nice to mingle as much as possible, okay. Don't prioritize it over the reason why you came here. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that mingle as much as possible, because when people say blood
Sorry for the laugh.
when people say abroad is lonely, see, it's only lonely because you don't have anything you're doing, because you don't have anybody you're seeing. If you have people around you, if you have people in your corner, like the right people, and if you have the right people in your corner, honestly, you would enjoy staying abroad. Okay. For example, today I'm just shooting this video and I have a date. I have 2 people to meet today. In fact, these days I'm the one running away from people because I've made so many friends and connections, more of connections than friends though. I've made so many connections that There's always somewhere to go, there's always somebody to meet. That's because I made a conscious effort to mingle. There's something they are doing in my apartment and it's making noise and it's pissing me off. So yeah, mingle as much as possible because as much as the place is important, the people are also very, very much important. Okay. Another thing is be open to trying new foods. I'm saying this because till today, I don't know the name of any food. Okay, I don't know the name of any food, but that's just on me. Okay, if you're the kind of person that easily learns names, you will not have an issue. If I go to a restaurant, I don't know what to pick, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to eat, that's because I don't go out enough. Okay, don't just get used to eating your own food or the foods you are like familiar with. Okay. So next one is do as much research as possible before you come into a new country. It doesn't matter if you're coming in as a student or as a employee, whatever. It doesn't matter. Do as much research. I say do as much research because me, I did my research. The research that I did was academically focused. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are doing research that is not just tied to the reason why you're going there. You want to know how the people think, you want to know their culture. Till today I'm still struggling to learn the French culture, and when they mention it at work, it's always like, what are you talking about? Okay, so you want to make sure you do as much research as possible so you don't end up seeming too clueless like I do. Okay, it will save you a lot of stress, it will save you a lot of shame. Okay, another thing is learn the language. If you're coming to a place like France, if you can learn the language before you come, that's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Okay. So they'll tell you that the French you are learning in Nigeria is different from the one you are learning here. Yes, it's quite different, but it's not like two parallel lines that cannot meet. So in as much as the French that is spoken here is different from the one that you are learning in Nigeria, learn it either ways. Don't listen to anybody. Learn it because there's pressure. See, once you get into the airports in France, there is pressure. The way you just feel anxious if you cannot speak the language, it's like anxiety is just hugging you as you enter the airport once you can't speak the language. Imagine you have an idea, you won't have to face all of that. It's very easy to navigate things, it's very easy for you to buy stuff, very easy for you to research. So like I was saying, learn language. Okay, you want to learn language as much as possible. I spoke about research earlier, but I'm just gonna add that also research about like the place you're going to stay in a particular country, just so you know what you're getting yourself into, like expenses wise, so you know the how to plan your finances, how to plan if you're bringing your family, those kind of things. These are things that you can do for yourself before you come to France. Something else I'd like to add is don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to humble yourself and just ask questions if you don't know stuff. And there's something we say in Nigeria, follow who know road. It just means be close to people that know what they are doing. Do you understand? Ask the right questions, follow people that know what they are doing. So if you know it's something that you don't know, you come here, for example, or you are abroad and you have friends that are here, you can ask them questions. You can just humble yourself, being enough to ask questions, because abroad will really humble you, to be honest. Okay, ask questions before you come, ask questions when you are here, continue asking questions. Don't stop asking questions, even if you think it makes you look stupid. But trust me, immediately after that answer you'd have gained some knowledge. Do you understand? You'd have gained something that could help you for a lifetime. So don't be scared of asking questions, even if you can't speak the language. There's always Google Translate. Just try. Not everybody would answer you, but honestly, you just have to just have to keep trying, you understand? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted this to be a very short and chill video, and just wanted to chat with you guys and give you guys updates on, as ideas are coming to my head. I'm just like putting out there for you all so that you guys can have as much information as possible. Okay, and I definitely enjoy talking to you guys on this channel. So I would see you in my next video, and I love you. Stay blessed, stay awesome, stay wonderful, and bye. Kisses.
I touch that fire for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all, and I'm around. You scared to do.